so pretty at night. Ah! Just who I wanted to see. Hello, Iris. How you doing tonight?
Oh, hello, Estelle. I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm actually so glad that I caught you here because I wanted to have a little discussion with you.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
What do
so
you want to talk about?
it's about our journey. You remember where we went to those coordinates?
Oh, yeah, the
Yes,
ocean.
well, I remember you saying that you found Netherwort,
I did.
which is pretty big considering that the Nether is closed off. Now, the thing is, I have been doing some research. As we know, Netherwort's pretty important for potions and whatnot. Any potions. And we have brewing stands. So I've been doing some research into Big Library, and I realized that soul sand can be found in two places. The first is the Nether. The second is the Deep Dark, which will be difficult, but we'll be able to get to. So in theory, we'd be able to grow Netherwort. And I was wondering if you would be willing to lend that Netherwort to me, or at least be open to having a discussion about it with Princess Rayne.
I am, but we should get the soul sand first.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna need a lot before we go down there. We can't just rush in and hope for the best, you know?
Well, that's the thing. We can fly. So what I've heard about that place is that it's very dark there. So I figured we also found blaze rods, which we can use to make blaze powder. And then we can make a night vision potion, and then we just fly over it. And then we mine the soul sand. Then even if we just get a couple pieces and we're able, like, even if it's just one block, that would still be, like, pretty big. So I think it's definitely possible.
Okay. I'm not against it, but I think we should talk to Rayne about it first and get her approval.
Yes. Because I wanted to get your opinion because, you know, you're the one that found it, but you're also the advisor. So if you advised against it, I would be like, okay.
I think we shouldn't bring too many people on that trip either, because that's just more people who will trip off the sensors.
Yeah. It needs to be very, like, low undercover sort of mission.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it does pose risk, I feel, because I don't think the Princess of the Nether would be very happy if she found out about it.
Well, when was the last time we've seen her? You know?
Yeah, but technically also we found the Netherwort legitimately. Like, we didn't break any of her rules.
Listen, it's not our fault they left it lying around in the overworld.
On the floating islands.
Clearly it was meant for us. It was in the sky, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yes. We're definitely gonna have to find more of those floating islands to get more blaze rods, though, to turn into blaze powder.
Sure, yeah. My concern with not, like, bringing a wool to the deep dark is that our flight would run out.
Mm-hmm.
But I suppose, yeah, because I guess, I don't know. I think, personally, I have been to some deep darks in my time, so I'm confident I could survive. But, more concerned for you guys.
Yeah, I've never been, so... So I'm a little concerned. But
the reason a wool is so important is because it blocks out all the sounds from the sensors, so we could just block the sensors and then we wouldn't have to worry about anything.
That is true. And if we all have night vision, then we could be able to see those sensors very easily.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'd have to figure out how many people come on the mission, though. Even if the mission like gets approved, I guess.
Did we already know where a deep dark is? Where an ancient city
I
is?
believe Princess Rayne and her guard have been there.
Oh.
Yeah, they almost passed away there, but it's fine.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, Cirrus actually did die, but was revived.
Oh my god.
So that was very scary. It was a very scary day indeed.
We almost lost Eris. Oh my goodness.
I know, I was so sad, but then Rayne came to the rescue.
Thank goodness.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Speaking of.
Hello.
Them.
Hello.
Hello?
Oh, hi.
Hello. We have some news for you.
Oh, news?
Not very good news, I'm afraid.
Uh-oh.
Here, Galaxy, sit down.
Oh yes, thank you.
Oh, there's another cushion there.
I'll sit
You can
right
all
here.
sit down.
Okay, well, well, you guys were the ones that encountered it, so maybe you guys should tell them.
So, we went on a field trip to the Elven Kingdom to meet
Ooh.
Galaxy's friend Theo, and we met Galaxy's neighbor, or not Galaxy's neighbor, Theo's neighbor, who there was things going on in their kitchen. Was it their kitchen?
It
don't know.
was inside of their house. I'm not too sure if it was a kitchen or just a counter place, because it looks like they had a whole operation of doing art stuff for
Yeah.
other kingdoms, so
Yeah. They had a bee strung up and dangling, and it looked like it was bleeding.
it was quite
they tortured?
terrifying.
I don't know, but we
It
needed to
looked
let
like
you
as if
guys
it was
know.
tortured. Oh yeah, and the worst part is they named it Bobby Molly or Molly Bobby. I don't
Oh,
know
it
why
had
they
a
named that
name?
bee. Yeah, it had a name.
Are they torturing their own kind?
What?
The forest things?
What scares me is that, you know, you go bee, and it's just a hop, skip, and a jump to a butterfly, and then maybe a bird, and then what's stopping them from
Oh.
taking birds to other winged things like us?
It is quite concerning
Very
to us,
true.
but we are not too sure if it's behind the princesses or just their village people that are just doing this. So we're not assuming that it's the princess
Yeah.
herself, since she was not there herself.
No, just
It's
this
just
one
one of her-
specific house.
Yeah, one of her village people. So I'm just quite concerned and worried about that. So I figured to let everyone here know about it. It is quite unnerving for me, and I feel like for the rest of us.
Should we bring up the
Yeah.
concern with the Elven princess?
Oh.
I think
We
you
could.
have to say something.
Well,
Could say something about it.
yeah.
Maybe we request a meeting with her and Captain Craig.
Yeah, it's probably a good idea. Should we just send a letter? And I
Letter should be
guess
fine.
so.
I feel like if we were to go
send a
in
letter.
if we were to go in person, it might be seen as hostile, and I don't think it's intending to be. So maybe a letter's best.
Mm-hmm.
Galaxy,
Let-
your
let's
friend
be civil about this.
Galaxy.
Mhm.
Your friend is a messenger, correct?
Yes, Theodore. I believe
Well, why
that's his
don't you
name.
give the letter to Theo, and then he can pass it on to his princess.
All right. Well, I will need a book and quill in order to make this letter, and
Should be
Say no
simple
more.
enough.
I think I have some up in the room. Hold on just a
all right.
second.
I shall wait here then. I
Mhm.
think this would be the proper thing to do, letting the princess know about their royal subjects' behavior and
Yes,
how
yes.
unacceptable it is right now, because this is quite scaring us, and I think it's quite understandable why we're scared of it.
Right.
I just don't understand how somebody could do that to a bee.
I know,
It
right?
was scary. It was the most terrifying thing I think I've seen
Like-
in a long time.
Bees are peaceful. Like
They make
they
honey.
just want to go to their flowers and make their honey. I'm sorry, I'm breaking up.
Oh, I know how much you have a soft spot for the bees.
They're just fuzzy little guys.
They are sweethearts. Unless if somebody pisses them off, then they sting you.
Well, yeah, but then like you shouldn't have been like, taking them off.
See,
Exactly.
this bee didn't even look like it was upset or anything. Like it hadn't been provoked or attacked. It just was there, like helpless, just
Yeah.
dangling from that
It was-
string.
I can't.
Yeah.
It was so sad when they told me. I was like, what? I'm sure their princess can't know about this. This seems
Right. That's my assumption.
inhumane.
Mhm.
So, okay, I got a book and quill. So should I say, what do I say? Greetings? How do you address royal mail?
I think from princess to princess, greetings works. I think if it was from like me or from one of the other people in the kingdom, it would be like your highness. But I think you guys being on the same level, greetings sounds friendly.
Okay.
Yeah, start it friendly and be gentle about it, because we're
So-
scared, but we don't want to pose any
Yeah.
threats to them.
Right.
Yeah, so greetings, princess. We have, let's see, I have been in, hold on. I hope this letter finds you well. I was wanting to address a concern that one of my heirs and knights brought to my attention. I was hoping we could meet and discuss the matter at your earliest convenience. Such a hard word. Yours. Let's see. What's a good send off?
Yours sincerely?
Sincerely
sure.
yours?
I like that.
warm
Warmest regards.
warmest
Yeah, that sounds good.
regards, Princess Rayne Winfield of Stratus. Okay, here we go. So, so we need to get this to them, like, stat.
That sounds good. I shall deliver it to the Theo. Since I don't think we have a messenger, do we?
Not since we don't
Not-
have the
no.
post office up and running.
Yeah, so I know where he lives. I'll be sure to come over and do that. Would you like to accompany with me with that?
Sure.
Alright. Then we shall be back with hopefully some good news. So
Be
Alright.
safe.
Yes,
You guys
travel
be
safe.
too.
thank
We
you.
Good
will.
luck.
All right.
So,
But
Hopefully we can.
Rayne, now that we have you,
Oh,
we would like
yes.
to discuss somewhat sensitive matter with you.
Oh, okay. Is this one that couldn't have been confronted in front of Galaxy and?
Oh no, it could
Yes.
have.
Oh, okay.
It could have.
yeah.
I was
It's
like, oh,
I
We didn't take this matter indoors, or
like, we probably should, because, like, I don't know what you want to do with the information.
oh, okay.
Yeah. Do you want to go into the kitchen? I'm not really sure where's a good
We can go to
place.
the meeting room.
Oh, yes! That'd be perfect.
Yeah. Or we can go to the dining room. I'd be okay
Okay.
with going
Okay.
there. It's been a bit since I've been back there, but there we go.
I went the wrong way. Oh no, I didn't.
Oh, I followed
Yeah,
you.
Oopsie.
Okay, where is it? This way?
Come on, slow
Okay.
folks.
Okay, I'm here. So, this has to do with our recent expedition to those coordinates.
Oh, yes. Okay.
Yes. Not about the coordinates itself or regarding that, more so revolving around what we found on one of the floating islands, specifically what Iris found on one of the floating islands.
Can you refresh my memories, because I kind of forgot.
So I found a nether wart there and a few blaze rods.
Oh, okay. Yes.
And so, with the borders being closed for the nether, I took it upon myself to do some research to see if soul sand can be found in the overworld, because I know that you can grow netherwort with soul sand, and netherwort's very big with potions and stuff like that. And it turns out that it actually does. It can be found in two places. So obviously the first place is the nether, and the second place is the deep dark, which I believe you've been to.
Yeah. Yes.
Yes,
This
so
is true.
so I thought if you want to, we could make night vision potions, get a supply of wool, cover up the sensors, and just mine some of that soul sand, because then we can start growing the netherwort. And then we could also look for more floating islands for blaze rods. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I don't know how to handle that, because I know that with the borders being cut off to the nether, it seems a little bit of a touchy subject, because I don't want to do anything that may upset the Nether Kingdom further, but at the same time, potions would be really handy to have.
And when you think about it, we haven't actually broken any of their rules, because they pretty much just said, yeah, we can't come into the nether. And we didn't go into the nether. This netherwort was found.
That's fair. It's kind of fair game at that point. So,
Yeah, and the soul sand would also be obtained in the overworld.
that's true. I feel like if it's obtained in the overworld, no rules can be broken. I don't think we should publicly release that information to any of the
course, yeah.
subjects. I think we should kind of keep it under wraps. And just be very careful about it.
I can
would
make
say.
a secret little garden, probably like maybe under the castle somewhere, because I also don't think we should release that publicly, because it puts us at an advantage, really, because I doubt any of the other kingdoms can get onto the floating islands.
Yeah, that's true. So, I say we do it kind of under wraps, and we just be very careful with it going forward.
Okay.
We need to plan for the ancient city mission.
Yeah, we'll definitely need both Cirrus and Nimbus with us when this happens.
Yeah, definitely.
I think there shouldn't be too many people when you go, because that's just more people to summon wardens.
This is true. But I'm also afraid not having enough people could end in disaster.
That's true.
Because if multiple people go down, we need to have good backup. So I think we have to be very careful, but both knights should definitely be present.
Yeah,
I
it
think a
also
max of 5.
it also has to do with
That's a good
how
number.
many night vision potions we can create. Because we have a limited
3
supply.
of the ward, I think.
3 another ward?
Yeah.
Ooh.
So you need to use 2 if you want 5 people to have night vision.
Well, as long as
So
we
there'd
can...
only be 1 left.
Well, one's enough to grow more.
This is true.
But then
As long as we
again,
keep one.
what we could do is we could give one person... We could make one night vision potion, give it to one person, have them go and cover the sensors, and then we just light it up with torches, and then we take like anything we find there. So any goodies, any soul sand that we find. I'm not sure how common soul sand is down there, but yeah.
Okay, yeah, sounds good to me. We'll definitely have to plan that. Well, sounds good to me.
Yes,
Any other concerns that you
Do
guys
we
have?
have a sheep farm already going?
A what?
A sheep farm for wool?
Oh, I thought you said
We're
sheep,
gonna
and I
need
was
a
like,
lot of it.
I am very tired. No, I don't think
Do
we
you think
do.
we should
We'll
turn in
definitely
for the
have to
night?
get. We definitely need to get
Maybe.
some clouds up and going for that. So,
Will we be doing anything below the cloud? Or is that going to remain empty?
like on the ground.
They're in the
Yeah, on the ground.
I definitely do want to get some just regular civilians down there. For trading and imports and stuff, but I definitely think we could do it down there as well. I think
Over here.
they'd be safer up here on the clouds. But we
Oh,
could
hello,
definitely start them
Galaxy.
off- Oh, hello.
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 We made our way back.
Oh, good.
Should I share the news or do you want to share the news? Where are you?
Where?
Cirrus?
Oh, there we are.
Over here.
Where, oh, there she is. I was like, where in the world did she go?
I'm just having an awkward night.
It was quite a unnerving night. We ran into the prince and princess, well, or lord, in this case, and the chancellor and the knight was there.
Oh.
Yeah. Do you want to say the
yeah,
rest?
yeah,
I'm a bit nervous.
Oh.
So we got the message to Theo safely, and we were on our way back. And as we were going to their waystone to get back here, everyone just starts showing up, and they're like, "Oh, hello, you two, and nice to see you again, you two, and that's a nice hat, sir." And so now we're back.
That must have been...
I'm laughing, but it's so scary for me. It's scary.
Nothing bad happened, but I feel like I'm
Oh.
just Galaxy and I are just the most awkward humans.
We
Oh.
weren't expecting it. We were
Oh.
thinking, it'll be just a quick sneaky in and out, and we were just very nervous.
It was not great.
Aw. Okay, well, I'm glad something didn't happen. You guys made me a little bit nervous.
Oh,
I was
sorry
scared
about
that they
sisters.
yelled at you or something.
Her
No.
response to us saying that we had a letter, you are asking for correspondence about some of her citizens, is that maybe she knows.
Wait. Wait,
Oh?
what? Wait.
She there was a reaction like she maybe knows that there's been problems with some of her citizens. That's just
Is that-
my opinion.
Was that in a, like a she doesn't care way, or in a she's
No.
taking care of it way?
It
You
didn't
know
sound
how-
like she doesn't care.
You know how when you tell like your friend's mom that like so and so did something and they're like, "Oh, okay." Like this has been
Like
a
a-
problem and they were
Yeah.
expecting a problem.
Oh.
But
Like
they're
they
not sure how to handle
know
it.
that
Okay.
this
Mhm.
like was happening and that us could be an outcome.
Oh. All right. Well, that's a lot. I feel like this day has been? Is it turning daytime
It's
already?
a
Yep.
beautiful
Oh,
sunrise,
the
though.
sun is
Wow,
coming
we've
up.
just been standing out here.
Yeah,
Mhm.
we've been halfway across the world.
Yeah, for real.
It's a
How's
very
the kingdom?
productive
Was
day.
it nice?
It's beautiful kingdom, and there's
Oh.
so much greenery and so many tall trees. And I got to teach
Ooh.
Galaxy about the creature who is farmed for their eyes.
Yeah, it
Wait,
was
what?
Enderman.
They farm
Yeah.
creatures for
Oh.
eyes?
Yeah,
Oh,
Well, some people
That's
do. I
scary.
believe.
not us,
I'm not.
but some people
I'm not
do.
too sure. I'm not too sure if
Enderman.
the elves
Endermen
do.
are the tall, like, scary creatures, right?
Yeah,
I
they're black
believe.
with like
Mhm.
pink eyes.
Did you
Pink
hear
or
someone
purple.
drink something?
Oh, I
Hello?
took a sip of melon juice.
We have, yeah.
I was like,
Avis
hello?
made us some melon juice. It's really good.
Nice. Well, so do we think she will write back soon? Like, how long does it usually take in this situation?
It shouldn't take too long, I don't think.
Yeah, it seemed pretty
Maybe I
pressing.
should go down just to check if the elf is here, because
Oh,
they can't come all
yeah,
the way
ma-
up here without their wings or
Hey,
anything.
we can go back.
Should we
down
leave the
there.
waterfall open just in case they do
Ugh.
want to
Seems
send someone?
dangerous. I don't know
Yeah,
about
no, that
that.
seems
Pretty dangerous after
dangerous.
that one
Yeah,
incident.
when I said it out loud, I heard it and I was like,
We can
I don't
escort them
s-
up here through the waterfall if they.
Oh,
Oh,
so
there
yeah,
is-
I mean-
okay. I'll go
Oh.
ahead and turn on the
they
water.
might feel a bit intimidated with a
Hello.
Hello.
There's
It's
more?
fine,
Hi.
We're just on our way to meet you.
Oh yes, there's several of us. Blooming again.
I brought a message.
Oh,
I don't know who I'm supposed to give it to.
Probably to Rayne. She is the leader of all of us.
Oh,
hello.
Mhm.
Oh, I let down the waterfall. I
Oh,
wanted to go up
That's
there.
okay. With us being down here to watch it, I don't think it's too big of a deal right now.
yes, that's
Yeah.
fine. Oh, thank you. Let's see here. Oh, okay. Dear Rayne, I'm happy to meet with you to discuss these concerns. Please inform my messenger whether or not you would like to meet in the Elven Kingdom or the Cloud Kingdom. Sincerely, Princess Mahoya Alien. All right. Well, I'd be okay with a trip to the Elven Kingdom, as I have not been there in
It is
many
very
years,
pretty.
honestly.
You're gonna be so happy about it, Sister Rayne.
I would also like to see it if I could tag along.
Oh yes, yes. All three of us should go.
Is
in
it
the port
okay?
tonight.
Yes. Is
for
it
all of
okay
us.
Is it okay if we all come or?
I don't think anything would deal with that.
Okay.
Alright,
Well,
before we go, I probably should turn off that waterfall just in case. we
Yeah.
don't-
Just-
Oh, yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, do that.
At least until Nimbus is back from his studies.
Yes.
Oh, I shall wait for them.
And what was your name again?
It's Theo.
Theo. Okay. Well, nice
Theo
to meet you,
Griffins.
Theo.
Yep. Nice to meet you too.
He has a beautiful cove that's surrounded by all these really pretty
Ooh.
lilies and vines, and that's where he.
It is quite
he gave
beautiful.
Galaxy the
That
pearl.
sounds
It's
heavenly.
beautiful.
Oh yeah, this
Oh my
is
gosh.
the pearl.
Oh,
That
Oh,
is
speaking of pearls,
gorgeous.
do you have one for the my sisters?
I'd have to run back to my house. I don't have one with me at the moment.
Oh, that's
that's
fine.
okay.
You
That's
can like deliver it to us in the mail or something like that.
Yeah, I could either that or sneak off over here. But
Also, tell your cousin that we thank them for bringing that capybara from all the way over to our
Oh,
kingdom.
yes.
Yeah, we love
Thank you
him.
so much. I'm so excited.
What's the capybara's name, by the way, sister?
I haven't thought of one just yet.
Ooh,
I'm gonna think on it for a day or two.
that sounds good.
Sea names.
Ooh.
Sea names.
Okay. All right. So
Anyways,
Shall
so
we?
we shall.
yes, we shall go.
Yes, let's go.
I'm a bit nervous.
Me too.
A lot of ice and water.
Hello,
Whoa.
Oh.
I'm back.
Pretty.
Hello.
I brought
I
Oh
hope
my
it doesn't
gosh,
mean
this is
that
beautiful.
all of us came. At least as royals.
This is beautiful.
Okay. Then I suppose we
Back
will
to
make
the
use
No.
of our
I have to
Our
grab
That's a-
a
tea
pearl
area?
either way.
yes, I
so.
think that'd be a good plan.
That's a fancy
I
hat.
think so too.
Yeah, it is a
That's
very
what I was
fancy
telling you.
hat.
It's a nice
Wait, I want to
hat.
see the fancy hat. That's an amazing hat.
Right.
Thank you.
Remember to
Um,
present your bows. And yes.
Yes. Welcome to the Elven Kingdom, Seraphs and Princess Rayne. Won't you follow us up to our tea area and then we can discuss what you came here for?
Yes, of course. Thank you for
yes.
having us.
But of course.
All right. Follow me.
Go ahead. I'll be right behind you guys.
Wonderful.
Is it bad I don't know any of their names?
I think we'll do introductions once we're sitting down.
Precisely. Even though some of us have indeed spoken before, it never hurts to remind each other who we are.
We may not have enough chairs.
That's quite alright. We can make sure that
I can
the
stand, it's
royals
okay.
can stand and the advisors and knights can stand aside.
Ooh,
We
it
should have
is
more of the
so
space actually.
beautiful here.
Thank
It
you.
is breathtaking.
I love the flowers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we have a lot of flowers in our kingdom.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we
We
do
do.
have quite a few nice azalea areas around here.
What a cake.
I suppose I'll facilitate the instructions just to make sure we get those out of the way first. For those who are unaware, I am Chancellor Kano. I am the advisor to Princess Maho, and have done so for the last approximately 5-6 years since she's been in power as the princess. I've met some of you before. It's a pleasure to meet your acquaintance again, especially you, Princess Rayne. Everyone else, though, I'm not entirely familiar with, so if I've met you before, I apologize. But that is who I am. Hold on.
Hello, I am Lord Anthony, heir of the Elven Kingdom.
Air. Not
Heir. Sorry.
Yes, that's quite right.
And I am Princess Maholia, ruling princess of the Elven Kingdom.
And I am Captain Craig, captain of the Elven Guard.
Well, nice to meet you all. I am Princess Rayne of Stratus, the Cloud Kingdom. And
I
I'm glad to
am-
be here.
I am Estelle, heiress of the Cloud Kingdom.
And I'm an heir, and my name is Princess Galaxy. Nice to make your acquaintance, and hopefully we didn't scare you guys. We're just a little bit nervous.
I'm Iris, the royal advisor.
I am Cirrus Stormwind. I am the co-captain of the Order of the Silver Lining and Princess Rayne's knight.
Well, lovely to meet you all officially. Please, go ahead and tell me what your concerns are.
Okay, well, Galaxy and Cirrus have both brought to my attention an interaction they had with one of your civilians, I believe. So Galaxy, if you want to
Yes.
kind of explain.
So it's Theodore's neighbor. I believe that would be your long-distance cousin that we've spoken before. And we saw a bee on a string. It was quite terrifying. I'm not very good with words when I'm on the spot here. I'll let our knight take the rest of it. It's quite nerve-wracking for me.
So we were visiting Theo's neighbor, and we had entered into their home, and it looked to me as if they had this bee captured on a string, and it looked as if it was dripping blood, or if it was being tortured, or something like that. And as creatures with wings, it just made me nervous.
Okay, I see. Do you mind telling me the name?
I believe the citizen was Charlotte.
Yes, it was Charlotte.
I'm
Okay.
not sure that it was her specifically. There were quite a few people in that house.
Yeah.
Okay,
I believe they
I
had some
will-
visitors.
I will investigate the situation and speak with the citizen And I'll also make sure that either my knights or Countess Artemis goes around and does a quality check on all of our enclosures for animals, make sure that they're sustainable and humane. So sorry that you had to witness that, Princess Galaxy.
I would have said it's alright, but really it's not alright. But I accept your apology.
If I may, I've been in their house recently and the bee is no longer there, so I don't know if it escaped or if someone released it, but I just thought I'd bring that up.
Okay, well that brings a lot of weight off of my shoulders knowing that. So thank you for that.
Here in the Elven Kingdom, life is very important, so we definitely will have to make sure that our own subjects are taking good care of the life around here. So thank you for bringing this to my attention, and I will take care of it.
Of course, and always good, meeting here. So thank you for, accepting our notice on such short notice.
Of course. And actually, since you're here, I have another matter to discuss with you, Princess Rayne.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, then.
Kano, would you like to add anything, or should I ask
You're
myself?
welcome to present it. I have the book here if you'd like to be able to provide it as evidence of what you're saying, but feel free to express it as you wish. I think that will be better overall. But I'm here to give you any support if you need anything.
Okay, so we have received, or well, personally, I had received a mysterious package in my bedroom of some coordinates that we had followed, and it led to an iceberg that had absolutely nothing to show. It looked like somebody had been there already, though, and we were just curious. We wanted to talk to all the princesses if they had experienced the same thing.
Well, that's funny that you say that, and we hadn't brought it to many people's attentions yet. I had also received a mysterious package leading to an iceberg in the middle of nowhere that had nothing around it or anything. So we're also very curious because I don't know how someone got in my bedroom, because obviously we are in the clouds, and I am on the top floor with no stairwell to lead up to the top floor.
So it'd have to be someone with the ability to fly.
That's what we assume too, or at least someone that had a way to get up there, whether that be through someone that could fly, or I don't know, like an ally, spy, I guess that would be a better word for it.
Right.
Okay. What was the condition of the area when you found it?
Very wintry.
Yeah, it was very
It was an
wintry, just
iceberg.
It was a giant
It was
iceberg.
just a solid iceberg,
Mm-hmm.
and that's it?
We were digging for hours.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So you
Yeah,
did
we
some
even
digging
went
then.
under the water. Like,
Okay.
Under the water, into the iceberg. It was crazy.
It
That's
was quite
I see.
tragic.
Okay.
We were curious because when we went there, we saw that it had been excavated already. We did a bit of further
Oh.
investigation.
Oh,
on our own.
oh yeah,
Oh
that may have
my.
been
So
us.
we weren't sure if that was you or if someone had come before you or after you is what we were looking
Oh.
to see.
oh, that was definitely us then.
Yeah. Sorry
So
about
there
that.
wasn't so there wasn't anything there at all prior to that then.
No,
No.
there was nothing, just ice and snow and water.
Interesting.
So someone led us to the same place then?
Yes.
Yes. It seems
Yeah.
like it.
This whole thing
Only-
sounds very suspicious.
The
Yes,
trip
it does.
was quite troublesome.
Oh yes, it
was.
was quite exhausting.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we had to travel by boat.
Ah,
Oh.
well, we had wings, but that long a travel gets very tiring.
I was attacked by strange fish. It was so Oh,
yeah.
terrifying.
Yes.
Yeah.
they're
Yeah.
horrible fish.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't mean that I think that the council we were discussing earlier might be worth calling, though, because the only princess we've not... Well, we still need to check in with the Winter Kingdom and see if they have received any reports of the same. Because they may have the final piece of the story that we're missing presently.
Then did every
Yes.
princess receive one that you've talked to other than the Winter Kingdom?
Yes. That is correct.
So the mermaids and the Nether, or is the Nether?
Yes. The Nether did receive one, and they actually explored in the Nether to those coordinates, and obviously there was nothing there.
Obviously.
Okay. Well, that's even stranger that someone got into the Nether with the borders being kind of closed off.
This makes
So
me feel uneasy. The fact that people, someone or something is trying
I
to
think
obviously
it's-
get our attention.
and getting
I
into
think it's
places they
several
shouldn't be
things.
able to get into.
True.
True. Or sending us on a wild goose chase, it seems like.
To
Yes,
distract
I
us
really
from a different
hated
matter.
that aspect, if that was the case.
Yes, that's definitely a theory. The other possibility, like I said, is that if perhaps, if the Winter Kingdom were to arrive there first, maybe they did find something there, and simply because they haven't shared that with us, we wouldn't know if something were to be there, and so the rest of us obviously didn't find anything. So my hope, ideally, is that perhaps they did find something, but what does bring to my concern is that if they didn't mention this, why would they choose to keep it a secret from the rest of the kingdoms?
I have a question. Have we considered that whoever's dropping these coordinates off to the princesses' bedrooms, it seems like there would have to be a variety, because there would have to have been something that could fly up to Princess Rayne's room. You mentioned that there was one found in the Nether as well. There would have to have been somebody that was capable of even getting there. There's just, it seems like if this is an attack, it seems like it's a group attack.
Well, aren't the Netherians able to fly as well? Just less.
Yes, they can.
So they themselves meet all those requirements.
Well, except for
Potentially.
they cannot enter the water without dying, so they wouldn't have been able
yeah.
to reach the Mermaid Kingdom.
That's fair.
So at the very least, a coupling, a twosome.
Oh, you think maybe a group?
Yes, that's what I'm getting out of it.
It's not
Well, we
entirely a bad
couldn't-
theory.
Yes. But I do think this calls for maybe a meeting with all 5 princesses sooner rather than later to discuss, and maybe we can discover some truths if we all come together.
That's probably a good idea. Should we also bring the package that we received, like the book, to see if they all led to the same place, or like?
Yes, I agree. Maybe just to double check.
Okay. Well,
I have a question.
Yes.
Why did you say that it was obvious that the Netherians didn't find anything when they went to the coordinates?
Oh, well, just because, well, I thought if we didn't find anything here in the overworld, why would they find anything in the Nether? But
that's fair.
Okay.
it seems to be some sort of trick or prank, or I'm not sure, like my advisor mentioned a way to bring us together, but why?
If we use the context clues of everyone's story chronologically, it seems as though Princess Rayne and her sisters potentially arrived there first as well. Do you think that has something to do with the timing of when everyone received these packages?
I don't know, because it's hard to tell the dates. We received the package, but then our journey was cut short.
Okay.
And we had to delay our journey. So quite a few days, in fact.
Okay.
I don't know if we would have made it before you or at the same time.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Well, I know after we arrived home from our time away from Stratus, we pretty much went the next day. That we arrived home.
Okay.
Okay.
Our wings did not thank us for that, but
Yeah. Takes a lot out of us for flying around.
mhm.
Okay. Well, then I shall prepare a meeting for all of us and make sure that we can all come and discuss, and then I'll send maybe my messenger to send you a letter on the details of our meeting.
Of course. Well, I look forward to hearing it, and hopefully we can get this sorted out and find
Fingers crossed.
the culprit.
Yes. All right. Well, thank you so much for coming here. I'm glad we could discuss these things, and I'll be sure to I have not forgotten our previous concern, and I'll make sure I'll talk with that subject.
All right. Well, thank you for hosting, and we shall hear from you soon.
Although I
Safe
do
travels
wanna
back to
add,
your kingdom.
Thank
Oh,
you.
yes.
The amount of times that I came and visit, which is 3 times now, 4, I just want to say how breathtaking and beautiful your kingdom is, and all of your subjects seems to be very, very lovely for the most part.
Oh, thank you for saying that.
Welcome.
Well, I hope someday I can come visit the Cloud Kingdom.
Of
I'm
course,
sure
maybe we
it's-
can arrange a tea party.
We
Oh, that would be
love
wonderful.
tea parties.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well,
Well, safe travels once again.
thank you. Wait, how do we get out of here?
Oh, here, I...
Yes, you're more than welcome to follow us along this way.
All right, here is the portal.
Oh, yes.
Hello again.
Awesome.
I certainly agree.
Oh, hello.
All right.
Always a
But I
pleasure,
think it
Captain
was very
Craig.
important for us advisors
Theo?
to make sure we discuss freely.
Thank you
I did bring
for-
some pearls. So
Oh,
you guys want to share amongst yourselves?
Pearls.
Oh,
Rayne, you took my
well,
Share amongst
Thank you
yourselves.
so much, Theo.
Pearl. Thank you.
You're so
Well,
pretty.
You're welcome.
Good job, I do think
Oh,
it
I love them. Thank you so much.
I'll definitely
is
ship
worthwhile
some more over
consideration.
there as well. So
At some point as well to
We do
We
love
appreciate
the
it.
pearls. It's
Mhm.
quite beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
I still
Thank you so
maintain
much.
some communication
All
with
right,
their
well,
advisor, and I'm sure
um,
he's more than down to join us
I
at some
think
point.
we've lost Iris.
She is currently in a meeting.
Yeah,
Ah,
sounds
okay.
like
Join
it.
us shortly.
Okay.
If even I know by the time we know
Sounds
it's
good.
that I can inform you.
Alright, good day.
Well,
Good
lovely
day.
to meet
Safe
you.
journey.
guys.
Lovely to meet you all, too.
You as
Thank you
well.
for having us.
I just like zooped out of there. Oops.
I was sweating buckets. That was
I
so
know.
nerve-wracking.
My wings were shaking.
I'm pretty
They're a
sure.
little bit twitching.
Look at how
Their
fluffed out my
advisor.
wings are. All the anxiety.
goodness.
Huh,
I
Their
know.
advisor is so well spoken.
I know.
And then their knight is just dead quiet.
I know.
And the-
And
they're
the
so
advisor was just
polite.
sitting there like, okay, now bow and say your things. And I'm like, Iris, why haven't you told me how to do this? I don't know what I'm doing. Hi.
Oh.
Iris, you're back.
What do we
What
know
did
about
what did
that?
their what did their advisors say?
Nothing important. It was just wants to have a meeting with the advisors. What do we
Oh,
know
okay.
about the elves?
Not enough.
Not
to feel
much
comfortable
at
you
all.
going by yourself.
Yeah.
Sorry. I feel weird about what Princess Maholia said about the Nether. Because the first time she said that the Nether had gotten their letter, she said they checked in the overworld and the Nether and didn't find anything. And she said it was obvious they didn't find anything in the Nether. But why would she know that? And then the second time I asked for verification, she only mentioned that it was obvious that they didn't find something in the overworld because everybody else had been there. But she didn't say anything about the Nether the second time.
Do you think the Nether may have come over to the overworld?
No, they. But that would. No, that can't be right. I mean, they've holed themselves up for.
I
while now.
hope not. I feel like it'd be very unfair if they were able to come to the overworld, but we couldn't go to the Nether.
Well, I'm pretty sure that is the case because the advisor over there wants to have a meeting, and they said they already spoke with the advisor from the Nether. So
Then that
So they knew
confirms
that.
it.
So they
Yeah.
must have
How discerning.
close contact, though.
Yeah, because that's the only advisor they've spoken to. They haven't spoken to any other than me.
I feel like there's alliances at play here that we're unaware of.
I
Sounds
agree with
like
you there,
it.
Cirrus.
Yes, and if there's alliances, then that means we need to make our kingdom stronger or set up alliances of our own.
True.
Yeah.
Wait,
I
if they
agree.
haven't contacted the Winter Kingdom yet, then that could be a potential alliance for us.
I mean, we did just deliver woods. I can't even speak.
Yeah.
I've been so nervous. I'm shaking and I can't talk. Okay, breathe.
Saplings.
Saplings. We delivered saplings and wood to Prince Frost. So
He's lovely.
He
I
is
think
very
we should
lovely.
talk to
Very
them
nice.
more because that's the only
Mhm.
one that the elves haven't talked to at all. Because Princess Maholia hasn't checked that they have gotten coordinates or not.
this
Well,
is
and
true.
I'm pretty sure that some of the people in the home with the bee that we are speaking of are water reliant.
Yeah,
Ooh.
they smell kind of fishy. I don't know
What?
about it, but yeah, it's
They
like, you
smelled fishy.
kind of like the
They're
ocean.
harboring civilians of a different
Oh.
type.
You think that they're housing mermaids?
We're not too sure about it. 'cause we
Guys,
didn't
should we
get
have the
to
rest of this
see
conversation in the
them.
castle,
we should
considering
go.
where it's
Probably.
the
Yeah,
direction
let's
it's
go.
taking?
We did. I think we're
Yeah.
just off of
To the meeting
okay.
room.
I'm gonna sit at this end, people.
Are you serious? I just stole your seat.
I'm here.
Just
The
making
party
sure
can
everyone
start.
sits before I do.
Okay.
How polite of you. I appreciate that. Actually, I'm gonna sit
Galaxy. Yeah, I can't see your face over this potted plant. Okay.
Dang
so
plant.
so let's go over what we know, okay? So we know that Princess Maholia has talked to everybody but the Winter Kingdom. So she's obviously in contact with the Nether Kingdom, as we have heard her pretty much say.
We know also
What-
that they're mostly in contact with the Nether Kingdom because the only advisor that they've talked to is the Nether one.
So we definitely need to talk to the Winter Kingdom, hopefully soon.
I don't think it would be a bad idea to even kind of try to scope out the mermaids, see if they have any knowledge of rogue civilians or what their relationship with the Elven Kingdom looks like.
Yeah.
That would be nice
Well-
to confirm.
Yeah, I definitely think we should try to meet with the kingdoms one-on-one, just to kind of
sounds
scope
good.
it out ourselves. Also, when the Captain Craig, right, said that the bee was gone, do we think the bee is actually just gone, or like gone as in dead?
Yeah, I also thought
I
that.
am
was like,
not
you mean
sure.
It's dead, or I
Unfortunately,
didn't.
Yeah.
by the status
And
of
plus,
the bee when we
it
last
was-
saw it,
Yeah, like it was like very short amount of time since you saw it and that we went to visit, that the bee just somehow magically mustered up the strength to escape.
I doubt that.
I highly doubt that too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it seems odd. I hope she does look into it because I just think she is not letting on as much.
Right.
Yeah.
You know,
It
I
kind
don't
of
think she's
feels
letting on
like
much.
the way that they're portraying it kind of makes us seem dramatic, and I don't feel like we're trying to be dramatic. I just think as winged creatures, that's terrifying.
It is very terrifying.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I feel like they have information that they're not sharing about the coordinates.
Oh,
I
100%.
agree.
True.
Because, okay, another thing that I thought of while we were talking. So, why didn't they reach out to us before this moment? I mean, we've been here for a little bit now, and they've obviously reached out to all the other kingdoms. So, I mean, we're
Well, and-
not that hard to get hold of.
You
Yeah.
notice how I asked the chronological question where, okay, so you guys clearly arrived after we did. Does that play a part in kind of who received what when and who you made contact with? Or are you pointing the finger at us?
Yeah.
Yeah. That I also got that vibe because they're like,
Yeah.
you know, what condition was it left in?
Yeah. Well, and then they're like, well, it would
Mhm.
have to have been somebody that can fly. So that's why I was like, okay, so because we don't know anything, because I felt like they were pointing the finger at us, like it would have had to have probably been more than one person. Don't point the finger over here because we don't know anything about it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think the flying thing they just said because you know they had to be able to get to Maddie's bedroom.
Hmm.
Yeah. Rayne's bedroom.
Oh.
Who's Maddie?
Sorry.
It was one drunk night, guys. Let it go.
Yes, please. Oh my goodness.
It's just a brain fart. It'll
It's
pass.
the melon juice. It's the melon juice. You know, it's,
Yeah,
it's
maybe
good.
we
It's
shouldn't
got
be
something in
drinking
it.
melon juice on the job.
I guess it's
Sorry,
5 o'clock
sorry.
somewhere, right?
I'll take some of that village juice.
I
why not?
apologize, princess.
Yeah.
It won't happen again.
But
It's fine.
something
Village juice now.
something that I would like to say, if the Elven Kingdom does have access to the Nether, then there's no guarantees on like what their relationship is. For all we know, they could have like a win-win situation, like, oh, we'll let you into the overworld if we can have some things. So we don't know if they're sharing resources. So with that, I feel like we are perfectly justified in our Nether wart discussion that we had earlier,
I agree.
because we can't be sure.
Which I think you should probably mention to
Oh yes.
Galaxy and Cirrus.
Oh,
Okay, so Galaxy, you may remember that we went on our expedition. Iris found Nether wart, 3 pieces, I believe,
oh.
Yes, as well as blaze rods.
as well as blaze rods, which are very rare considering that the Nether is closed off. But
Right.
I did,
I see.
upon finding this out, I did some research, and because I wanted to see if I could grow it, because I know you need soul sand in order to grow it, so I wanted to know if soul sand can be found in the overworld. And my research proved fruitful because I discovered that you can get soulstone in 2 places. So the first one, obviously, Nether Kingdom, and second, the Deep Dark, which I believe you 2 have been to.
Right?
So if we sacrifice some of the blaze rods and nether wart, we can make night vision potions, and then go to the Deep Dark, harvest some soul sand, and then we have our own little nether wart farm. Then we'll be free to make as many potions as we want, or at least as many as we can with the blaze rods that we find. We'll definitely need to go and find more blaze rods.
Right.
Another thing about that trip, I don't think all the heirs should go, because, worst comes to worst.
Yeah, never travel in packs, because if somebody gets attacked, then there's no one to take over the succession of the kingdom.
That's fair.
I also, as much as I am devoted and I love taking care of you heirs, I am much better at verbal battle than physical battle. So if you think that it's going to come to anything like that, please take Nimbus.
I can
Yes.
also go. I have some experience.
Like, I do okay, but I would never forgive myself if my training failed at the wrong moment, and
That's
Well,
fair.
luckily, we have somewhat of a plan. What we're planning to do is harvest a bunch of wool, give someone the night vision potion. Then they fly, cover up all the sensors, or at least as many sensors that are covering the soul sand. And then that's when we go in, light it up, and harvest the soul sand. It's a quick get in, get out mission. We can go another time to look for like chests or loot or anything. I think soul sands are top priority right now. So just a quick get in, get out.
I could
Yeah,
probably
I
do
agree.
that as long as it wasn't like going into like pillage the village kind of thing. But as long as you guys are aware that it is something that weighs heavily on me, and I am taking extra training courses in order to improve. But as of right now, as far as fighting a warden, that's I'm gonna have to succeed on that one.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
we all
Well,
are
yeah.
gonna have to
The
do
only
that. So,
thing I'm worried about is I don't know how often soul sand spawns in the Deep Dark. So it could be rare, it could be everywhere, I'm not sure.
Is it only in the Deep Dark, or is it in ancient cities?
The city.
I think
Oh.
it's the ancient city, maybe.
I
I'm
don't
not
know
sure.
if we
It's
had
the
actually
city.
found an
Oh?
ancient city.
Yeah,
I know
I'm
that
Oh,
we started seeing the deep dark stuff, but I don't know if there was actual,
City.
Well,
It
city
shouldn't
parts.
be too difficult to find one. We just have to find a really tall mountain.
Right.
That's fair.
Well, and with emeralds naturally spawning around here and the cherry blossoms, I would say that ancient cities typically spawn under those tall mountains. I think we're in the perfect position for it.
I don't know if this is tall enough. It has to be like those snowy mountains, like the peaks.
See, we have to go over there anyways. We could maybe do some espionage.
Espionage?
Espionage.
Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, this is a lot. You know, we've only been home for such a short time, I feel like.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Well,
I'll do
nobody
more
said it.
research, whether it's just the Deep Dark or ancient cities.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's good to do some research and maybe sharpen up our combat skills and anything else that we need. Gather
sounds good.
resources.
Never mind.
Yeah, definitely gather resources.
Yeah. Well, guys, I think that's all we can do for right now.
Right.
And I am exhausted. I feel like I've been up for 48, 36
Technically, we
hours or
have been
something.
up for days.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, I did see, I think, 2 sunrises at least.
Oh my goodness.
I'm
It
exhausted.
has taken some time.
And I think I need to go to the kitchen and see what we got in there, because I'm kind of hungry.
Yeah.